So, welcome to Bond Lake, or Clyde L. Burmaster Park. And what we're looking at here is a series of piles of wire, essentially. This is all old, rusty wire, and I mean there are tons of it. Okay, this is all, I know it looks like brush, basically a pile of brush on the ground, but actually this whole, this mass right here is not natural debris, it is all wire. And these massive piles of wire have been sitting here for probably a good 50 years, or even longer than that. And they were dumped on top of this already tall mound of dirt, which you've got to be careful getting up onto. And this mound is further south of the Black House Homestead site and off the southern tip area of Bond Lake proper. And here we have a few reminders of what all this could have been. It's a stake. You see another stake in there of some sort, another one further in. And this is all gauge steel wire. In fact, yeah, there's a loose piece right here I'll take back with me to see if anybody can kind of figure out what this was. And here's a piece of wood with some of the wire going right through it. One theory, and this is new, anyways, all this, at least the wood part here, one leading theory about what these are coiled up and mangled remains of fencing that stood around the stone quarry that is now called the East and West Meyer Lakes, respectfully, and Rainbow Lake over there at the western end of the park here, the park system. You're always walking on wire here. And as a connecting piece. And that this might have been the fencing that kind of kept, for safety's sake, people and animals or whatever from falling in. Here's the remains of what looked like a barrel top, or something relating to this here. So once the quarry over there, the quarry system, not only shut down but relocated further north. I mean, there's literally a lake called Quarry Lake. That's the latest and last quarry in this area, to the north there on the other side of Lower Mountain Road. It's speculated that the fencing was all coiled up and dumped back here. And that must, or could explain why literally tons of steel wire are back here. If you guys have anything to add to this, because I know from years ago when I was a kid going through here, it was always such a freaky thing to see such a mass like this back here. It's so bizarre to see all of this isolated back here. And so, just as a reminder either way of a very different time. Makes me wonder why they didn't scrap it. Didn't scrap it all, but oh well. It's interesting, and that the one pile over here at least has remnants of wood that the wire passed through, so those look like fence posts. Anyways, this might be another one. This is from within the mess here. Here's look like a telephone pole right in there. Some kind of telephone pole buried under all this here too. So, I mean, it looks straight and pretty circular and so forth, so it doesn't look like something that fell from above. So, anyways, for those of you who never figured on this. Here it is, a bit of Niagara County history, a nugget from the past, from the quarrying history of Niagara County, most likely.